Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Stories with Morales. My name's Christian. Today's episode is brought to you by Valeria and Company. If you're looking to buy, sell, or refinance your home, please call Paulina and Sergio Mendez at 949-903-6280. Let's get started. Alright guys, today's a very, very special episode of Stories with Morales. Alright, in the last videos, I have been telling you stories about what I know, who I know, and what I've been through. Alright, but today's a historic episode. First of many for the show. Today we're popping cherries. Alright, and I wouldn't want no one else to pop this show's cherry but my good friend. You know him from the story from the camping trip. He forgot to put brake fluid on his car and to put oil on it. Please give a warm welcome to my brother from another mother, Mr. Marco Pies.
Can we get a shot of the boom mic?
I said warm. Thank you.
Keep in mind, forgot to mention that the transmission was bad, so. Yeah, I missed that passport. Hi.
First off, put your seat down. It's called a power move, people. All right, and now, who gave you my notes? Jesus, I welcome you to the show. You want to take over?
Mm.
No, right. Christian, I'm good.
All right, guys, please, again, welcome Mr. Marco Pies, my brother from another mother.
Hello.
Again, today's show is special. The last episode, I talked about that I like talking sports with my dad.
Switch chairs.
But literally, my dad told me that he had better things to do than to be here. So
don't blame him.
We got him. All right, we got him. But, he's here. And I'd like to mention, you guys just heard the little intro that was written by my best friend and my brother from another mother. All right, Mr. Josue, Mr. AKA J Bones, Mr.
J Bones.
Clap. All right, Mr. AKA Josue Balls, J Balls.
2 hours later.
Anything that you want to think about?
Salvadoran bad boy love, baby.
Welcome to the show. Today's show's special. Today we're going to talk about, since my dad did not want to talk to me about sports because he had something better to do, I'm going to talk to you, my brother. All right?
All right.
Now, this sports, there's greats on all sports.
Yeah.
Okay? You agree with that?
I agree with that.
We can agree on this point.
We can agree up to now. We have agreed.
I disagree.
Of course you do. Right? You uncultured swine. Now, we agree that every sport has some type of great. The question is, guys, who's the greatest? It's all based on opinions.
Michael Jordan.
Wrong sport. Today, we're going to be talking, it's football season, people. So get your gear on, get your hot dogs, unless you're a Buffalo Bill fan, get your table on fire and jump on it. But I only know like 2. So you 2 get a table. All right, we're going to talk about football today. We're going to talk about the greatest football players of all time. Now, again, please, you have an opinion? Say it in the comments. Give me your list. Give me the greatest 7 football players that you guys believe are the greatest of all time. I will listen. I will read them. I will comment back and tell you you're wrong. And if you're right, then you're right. And we'll agree. Let me get started here. Mr. Marco Pies.
Yeah, that's me.
We can all agree that Tom Brady is the GOAT. Tom Brady is the greatest football player of all time.
I disagree.
Nobody asked you.
He looks nothing like a goat.
He looks like a Billy Goat.
I want to see a mountain goat.
They do climb. Hey, look, he could be a mountain goat. Think about this, all right? What do mountain goats do? Okay? They climb on the toughest mountains they can be. Okay? They can literally be on the edge on just their hoops. Okay? That's what Tom Brady did. Tom Brady came as number what? Number 192? No, 197.
99.
Or on their hooves.
190.
You say hoops or hooves?
Whatever it is, I understood myself.
It's a hoop, like a hoof.
So who?
Hooves.
Hooves.
Who?
Nobody can pronounce the word.
Yeah. I feel like we're
Let's
in a
agree to
debate about
disagree.
hoops. Is it to whom? I don't know. So, he came what? 189?
199.
what, 2099?
2000.
2000,
Year
right?
2000.
Okay, so he was a skinny guy. He's a very skinny guy. They called him up. Now, the Patriots already had a good quarterback, which was Drew Bledsoe.
Bledsoe.
Okay. Very good quarterback. He gets injured.
Yes.
He gets injured. Tom Brady becomes he walks in to what, 2001. 2001, right? I don't remember who he was playing. I think it was the Cowboys, I believe.
No, he was playing the Jets.
The Jets. All
Playing
right.
the Jets.
So he goes in, he shows off his talent. But they don't make him a starter right off the bat. They give Drew Bledsoe heals. He heals himself, right? He recovers. He starts again.
He never recovered, actually. Just edit that out. He never recovered. He never came back. He never lost his job. Brady was in, and he was in.
That was it?
That was it.
No. I want that because I want you to correct me.
I'm correcting him. He never lost his job.
He became the starter. He replaced Drew Bledsoe when he got injured, and that was it. Drew Bledsoe was just out.
And 6 Super Bowls later. Now, why is he the greatest for you?
Why is he the greatest? Let's start with this. 6 Super Bowls out of 9.
Okay,
It's unheard of. It's unheard of, man.
I'm with you.
Come on.
I'm with you. And then he did it with, name me a wide receiver in 2004
Oh, man. What's his name?
from the Patriots. From the Patriots.
Can I Google this? I forgot this.
That's right, because he made the receivers. Now, I get it. There's a lot of quarterbacks that you can be like, well, I get it. But none of those quarterbacks that you're going to name in the comments because you believe there's other quarterbacks out there that are better than Tom Brady have won 6 Super Bowls. Okay?
I have.
Okay. No. Nobody finishes 6 Super Bowls of ramen or nothing like that for you. Okay? Bean bowls don't count.
Wait, you talking about we?
Are we?
I finished 6 Super Bowls.
I bet you have. All right. Tom Brady is number one. For me, Tom Brady is the reason Tom Brady is, and I agree with you, is making people or making receivers, tight ends, they're great. Just names, right? You have even the defense. Tom Brady's not even of the offensive, but he makes the defense better by encouraging them, by talking to them. Now, for me, the point that Tom Brady became, and I think you can agree with me on this, and if you don't, please tell me I'm wrong.
Prepared.
And I think we talked about it before, is he gets accused of cheating. The guy who gets accused of cheating, now, what does he does the next season? Goes out and win, right? But he doesn't just win in a blowout. No, he's losing 28-3 against a great Falcons team.
The Falcons team that was supposed to win the Super Bowl.
Exactly. Now, can you say, well, the Falcons messed up and they choked and Tom, that's what makes Tom Brady great. He takes advantage of your mistakes. Okay. So please tell us in the comments if you guys think Tom Brady. Just to let you go before you guys comment, he is like number 3 on jersey selling. Who doesn't have a Tom Brady jersey? Everybody and their mother.
Right here.
I don't. Can you tell?
Okay.
I don't know who that
I
is.
don't have a jersey.
Okay.
I don't.
Everybody in Boston. You do. I seen you with it. Number two. All right. This is where I think me and you disagree. Okay.
Greatly.
Okay. Now, you picked Joe Montana.
Naturally.
Wait, isn't it Joe Montana?
No, you fool.
Joe Montana. Why
Joe Montana. Why not? Okay, before Tom Brady was the GOAT, there was one sole GOAT. And that was Joe Montana. 4 Super Bowls. Not possibly. It was the greatest team of the 80s. And that's just it.
Hey,
You hear Joe.
We're not going off teams, though.
No, what I'm saying is he made that team. You tell me who else could have thrown that many balls to Jerry Rice.
Did it
Who
last
else?
week in the park.
Maybe Steve Young, but he was a nobody at the time.
Nobody at the time.
And guess what? He did it.
How about the guy in the Oilers?
Warren Moon?
Yeah.
He was in the Oilers. Here's the thing. When we talk about GOATs, I'm gonna take over for a second. When we talk about goats, it's not about what if this happened, or what if this person was on this team. The facts are that Joe Montana was on the 49ers, period. Tom Brady was on the Patriots, period. No, nothing. What if Drew Bledsoe didn't get injured? What if this would have happened? No. We got to stop living in a fantasy world and speak facts.
All right, then let me ask you something.
Yeah.
I know it's a little bit off topic here.
Okay.
Joe Montana, by far the greatest 49er of all time.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And no, not Kaepernick. No.
It's a topic for another day.
No, exactly. That topic's for a different day, but no, not Kaepernick. Joe Montana leaves the Niners, goes to the Chiefs.
Yes.
Tom Brady going to the Buccaneers.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, Joe Montana had a mediocre career with the Chiefs.
Right.
Do you believe Tom Brady would have the same thing?
No. And I think, I'm going to sound like Stephen A., and I'll tell you why. The weapons, man. He's got Gronk back. I mean, keep in mind, Gronk is 31. He ain't 35 or 37. Gronk is 31. As of, a week ago, they just signed Leonard Fournette. 25 years old. Okay?
25 months, I remember.
Yeah, he's got all these weapons.
Excuse me, sir? Is that a soda? Is that a
No.
soda? Oh, good. Okay, go on.
And that's the thing, is that Tom Brady's got all these weapons. It's not going to show up. It's not going to... I feel, I'm making a prediction, obviously.
Right.
Tom Brady's going to do well in the Buccaneers.
Just before we switch to my number 2, right? Because I love number 2. Who doesn't love a number 2? Especially in the mornings. Number 2 in the mornings are the best. Now, literally. Now, before, right, Tom Brady is gonna have. What do you give him as a prediction with the Buccaneers?
He's going to the Super Bowl.
Wow, that's a bold prediction.
He's going to the Super Bowl. You name me another. Maybe Seattle.
Wow. For the record, he's seen Seattle. He's wearing a Packer jersey, and he's predicting Seattle will be there.
Maybe. But that's why you got to interrupt me, man. That's where I was going. Number 12, Aaron Rodgers. To me he's obviously he's not the GOAT. He's not Tom Brady, but he's damn good. So I am excited to watch the Packers play this year. Only time will tell.
Yeah, I'm not. Let me tell you my number 2.
We'll get to that in a minute.
All right, number 2 for me, number 43. All right, baby, number 43, Mr. Palomalo. He's like what, Indonesian?
That's not how you say his name.
Do you know him?
I don't know who you're talking about.
That's right. For me, I have no one need to correct me. His name is not Palomalo.
That's the guy with like the luscious hair, right?
Oh, beautiful hair.
The head and shoulders guy?
You
Yeah,
should see
that
his
shoulder
pubes.
guy.
You should see his pubes. They're just as magnificent.
Have you seen him?
I hear these things, people. I mean, I'm the grapevine.
Is that what's on your Reddit history? Is all those people?
That's why.
Bro.
Try to find it on P-Hub.
What have I got myself into?
Nothing came up.
I'm just saying, bro. You gotta check. Look, the guy was a great defensive player. Okay? He will jump off the line. He will know when the quarterback was about to get the ball, snap, jump over the defensive line, and sack the guy. I mean, who else? Who else would you think will be the greatest of all time in that position?
As a safety, Ed Reed. Me personally.
Who invited you to the show? Hey, where's the budget?
We have no budget.
Boom guy.
I think Ed Reed. I think Troy Polamalu and the Pittsburgh Steelers know exactly who Ed Reed is. So just leave that out there.
We don't like Ed Reed. F Ed Reed. He almost broke. Mr. Roethlisberger, right?
He almost broke it. He's broken himself. What are you talking about?
We're not talking about
They almost broke him. He's breaking himself.
Hey, we're not talking about breaking stuff here. He's not the greatest breaker of all time.
But did they break the internet the way the Kardashians did?
Hey, and that one you go anyways. Number 3, all right?
It wasn't my finest joke.
Number 3 for you. Number 3 for you.
Yes.
You got Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders.
Bernie Sanders.
Colonel Sanders.
neighbor Sanders.
Any of them?
Who's the GOAT though?
Bernie Sanders.
Colonel.
Bernie Sanders. All right.
Bernie Sanders?
Oh,
Who
sorry.
has a
Barry.
23 secret herbs and spices?
Barry Sanders? No, Barry Sanders has 23 secrets to run away from defensive players. Look, I don't disagree with number 3. For me, number 3 is Jerry Rice.
Okay, I respect that.
The reason, look, Barry Sanders retired early.
Yeah, I mean, you're a running back, you know, you get beat up more than
He
everyone
retired
else.
like at 30.
Right. Good. Good for him.
No, he retired at 30. I think he could have gone to a better team and won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I agree
But
with
he
that.
got stuck with the Lions and only won one playoff game.
Yeah.
Okay? One playoff game.
Right.
What is he, Romo?
No, he is Barry Sanders. You can only
He has the same win as Romo's.
the Tennessee Titans are an exact example of that. You can only hand the ball off so many times until your workhorse gets tired. 10 years of just abuse. Wouldn't you retire after 10 seasons after carrying an entire organization on your back? And you know how many yards Barry Sanders averaged throughout his 10-year career?
Wasn't it like about 20, 15?
1,500 yards on average in 10 years.
I get it.
That's called. That's
I get
his
it.
back must be.
I get
very
it,
messed up.
But he chose to stay there.
Yeah.
He knew he had the talent. He could have gone to the Cowboys in that time in the 90s.
And this is where the word loyalty comes in. What happened to loyalty? You know, he's stuck with the same team.
Bro, but it's the
Guys like,
it's the 90s,
This
bro.
guy's like Stephen Gay Smith. I had to say you're joking.
It's the 90s. It's the 90s. Guys, he played in the 90s. The greatest teams of all time in the 90s. And look, this is a different topic for a different day, but I'm just going to put it in there. And if you guys want us to talk about the greatest teams, please let me know down in the comments. But the greatest teams in the 90s were the Cowboys.
Oh my God, I'm leaving right now. Oh,
I hate the Cowboys too. I hate the Cowboys too. Don't get me wrong.
Roll credits. I'm done. I want to talk about
You have to come back.
You're lucky we have history.
Like
You're lucky.
like the Cowboys. All right. In the 90s,
So lucky.
the Steelers lost to the Cowboys in the Super Bowl.
Wasn't Clay Aiken in the Cowboys?
I have to get here.
All right. Like, let me tell you. Clay Aiken. I can't even go on with this. Jerry Rice for me, and you said it. Who threw at him? Right? It's Joe Montana. Now, Jerry Rice's story is crazy. If you guys have ever seen his stories, look it up. Okay? His stories are based upon he used to help his dad build houses and hold bricks. So his dad would throw bricks at him and he started getting his hands from them. To win what? How many wins? How many Super Bowls? 3?
Yes.
3, right? 3 Super Bowls. Winning one Super Bowl on its own is an achievement. Just winning one Super Bowl. Right? So, it's like Jerry Rice was so good at catching the ball, he wouldn't drop a ball. Circus catches, it was crazy. Joe Montana would be pressured by a defensive tackle. On his way down, it wasn't even a spiral. This fool was already beating his the safety. He was beating the safety to a point where it was a big marginal distance. So for me, I mean, I get Barry Sanders. You pick the running back. I pick a wide receiver.
Workhorse.
Okay.
Fair enough. I think that's fair.
Okay. Number 4.
Yes.
I agree with you on number 4. I just put
My number 4?
But when my number 4,
Okay.
I tell you my number 4 because I picked Barry Sanders.
Okay. All right.
I just picked him below, right?
Okay.
Everything you say is right. I just don't think he's better than Jerry Rice as a GOAT. Just because
I can
he
respect
doesn't-
that.
Look, I get that winning a Super Bowl is important, and I just said it. A Super Bowl is important. There's a lot of players out there that are very, very, very good, and don't have a Super Bowl. Okay. So Barry Sanders for me is number 4. Okay, for me is number 4. For you, you pick LT. He has 2.
Animal.
His story is crazy too. He almost didn't get drafted. He goes in and he's just aggressive. He's just a beast. His friend dies.
Yeah.
His best friend dies.
Mm-hmm.
He goes down. Now, I understand, right? Like, I feel like if one of my best friends dies, I'll be devastated, right? Like, whatever I'm doing in my life, it'll suck. But what he did is he took that loss and fueled him. It powered him up. I'm not gonna argue with you with LT. But for those of you that don't know who LT is, that's Lawrence Taylor. Okay, he played for the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Humongous. You think J.J. Watt is good?
Did you say WAP?
Oh, hell yeah! Hey,
Oh.
hey! Side comment over here. Side comment. Let me tell you guys about this WAP. You people listening out to WAP, please. You guys don't know nothing about licking my back, my neck, and my. Don't bitch about WAP.
Doesn't WAP stand for wear a mask, please?
That's wham.
Well, that's womp.
This is why he's not getting paid. All right.
Wait, who is getting paid?
On topic, please.
Who's getting paid?
Wait. You're getting paid?
People are getting paid? Christian?
Cut.
Christian.
Hold on.
Wait.
All right, number 5, people. Number 5, you picked Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
Now, why'd you pick Jerry Rice as 5 and not number? Do you agree with what I say about Jerry Rice, and that's just as low for you?
I think Jerry Rice. Here's the thing. It could be. I think 3 through 5 could be in any order.
Okay.
Probably the correct one is Jerry Rice at number 3. For me, Jerry Rice didn't have the last couple years with the Raiders didn't really shine very bright for me. Mm-hmm. I get it. Here's the thing, and you know what? Now that I'm like revising this list, he probably should be number 3. He's leader in total touchdowns. 197 of those are receiving touchdowns.
Right.
I mean, yes, he's the greatest wide receiver, greatest probably offensive player of all time.
Leave us a comment if you think he's wrong.
I'm probably wrong, and that's fine. Y'all can.
There's too many innuendos in his name. He's a wide receiver. He's
Yeah,
gonna
but
touch
aren't you a tight end though? Now I have myself another wide receiver, Mr. Randy Moss.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
I don't like his name. What makes him so Randy?
What makes him so Moss? Now the best thing that Randy Moss could have gone, and the worst thing that happened to him, is he goes to the Patriots. Okay, he goes to the Patriots.
Okay.
Now, he's in the Vikings, right? He who was he in the Vikings? He had, what was the other wide receiver? He's what's his name? Chris Carter.
Chris Carter.
Yes, Chris Carter teaching him how to do it. Chris Carter is great. He's not on my list. On you guys' list, but Chris Carter is good. Off the field issues, that's another topic. Randy Moss learns from Chris Carter how to play, how to catch, how to be disciplined. Right? He goes to the Patriots. Mm-hmm. They have the greatest season of all time.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, there's a little team. The little team. In Mexico, they say, más grande que el tigre.
What's that mean?
Okay? Bigger than a tiger for you non-bilingual people. The New York Giants are a small team.
The Yankees?
Giants.
The New York Giants.
Yeah.
In New York?
The New Yorkers.
Like Gumi?
All right? The New York Giants. All right?
Hey, you racist.
It's a small team. It's a small team. The Giants are the smallest team in the NFL. I put them below the Cleveland Browns.
Damn.
Lower than the Cleveland Browns.
I do put them below the Cleveland Browns.
Why?
Because I like the Cleveland Browns. They helped the Steelers make the playoffs all year. So, all right. Then the Giants come along and win that Super Bowl and take them out on a 17-1.
Lower than the Cleveland Browns.
Yes, that's my opinion.
2 Super Bowls.
4 Super Bowls, by the way.
No, I'm talking about the
Yes.
era
So
we're
you're
talking
gonna
about.
tell me that Eli Manning is better than Tom Brady because he beat Tom Brady twice? That's why I think Randy Moss.
Put in the comments whether or not he's out of his mind.
That's why I think Randy Moss is one of the greatest. He's right. He's a great receiver. He has records as well.
Sorry, I
Okay.
was commenting.
Who gave you permission to use your phone?
I'm not getting paid.
Is he getting paid?
We don't have a budget.
God damn it.
We
God
can
damn
barely
it.
afford lunch.
What? You need?
You said you were gonna feed
I was
us.
promised food.
Yeah, you were gonna feed us.
All right, number 6.
Call me last minute.
Number 6. I think here.
I shaved my balls for this?
Well, that's for a different show. P-Hub.
OnlyFans.
Hey, please follow me on my OnlyFans. You want to see his balls being shaved?
He's
Now-
my only fan.
I did it myself. Now, number 6. I think this is a great topic. I think number 6 is a great fill. Okay, because it's
A great what?
a great fill.
Why?
But because it happened in our generation, we saw these two players play together, and they have faced each other at some point. You pick Peyton Manning. I pick Drew Brees.
Why is it a fail though?
Not a fail, a fill. Like you filled it up perfectly well.
Oh.
Reason why Peyton Manning and Drew Brees, even though they were competing against Super Bowls, Peyton Manning has 2 Super Bowls. One of them, which was a fucking fluke, because the Seattle Seahawks decided not to show up to play that game. They forgot that they were the Legion of Boom. Okay, so Drew Brees and Peyton Manning, I think they were going up against head to head to break their own records. Peyton Manning, I think he's great. I think he's too high on your list. Because and I'm gonna go on number 7 already because you got Brett Favre as number 7. I got Peyton Manning on number 7. Look, I like Peyton Manning, but I think he's just a little over. I think Drew Brees is a little better. His stats in the Super Bowls is not that great. Peyton Manning.
Of course.
Okay? Now, Brett Favre has 1 Super Bowl. One. But as you notice, nowhere in my list, I picked Mr. Ben Roethlisberger. You know why? You know why I don't have him? Because he has 2 Super Bowls, but his stats in the Super Bowls are horrible. Again, how many Super Bowls does Brett Favre have?
Saying
How
his
many
name
Super
wrong.
Bowls does Aaron Rodgers have? That's right. That's why the Packers are another small. Right above the Giants is the Packers. And then the Cleveland Browns.
You should just tackle him at the end of the show.
No. Give me 1 second. Before it,
Here comes the Brown beatdown.
I'm gonna let. Hold on.
Hey, who's down for the Browns?
All I need to say is 2010.
I don't remember that year.
2010.
No. That shit don't
I've
count.
seen this man cry before. That was probably the second time I've seen him cry.
I saw it last night.
2010.
That don't count.
He should have 3 Super Bowls, but he doesn't, does he? That means that Mr. Ben Roethlisberger choked in the Super Bowl.
He got a hold and nobody called it. All right? PI on the last call. PI. You know it was a PI. Everybody knew it was a PI. But I don't know who was reffing. If it was the refs from the from the Rams, what is it, Saints? But he got robbed. 2010 don't count.
You're watching this, right?
2010 don't count.
Triggered much?
Woosah, people. Today's show was very special. Today's show was about sharing opinions, stories. We share stories together about our top football players. They're not our favorite football players, to let it be known, okay? But this is what the show is about. Share your stories. Share with me your top 7 football players. Give me 10. Correct us. Tell us we're wrong.
Keep in mind that We're terrible at this.
We're not experts, right? We don't have all the statistics. Our lists are made up because we've watched the sports. And by the way, on the record, I wouldn't be watching football if it wasn't for this man right here. Okay? So, I want you guys to go ahead, comment down below, subscribe and like, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you can hear.
You don't look so good.
Are you withdrawing? You just get out of jail? Hey, who got this guy?
You did.
What?
He looked like a bootleg iced tea.
See you next week, guys. Everyone, please like and subscribe to my daddy's channel. Yay! Love you. It's too cute. Too cute. He's adopted.
All right.
Good show.
Congratulations.
Good guy. Good show. I gotta go take a leak.
Alright. So just unplug your mic.